Alright, y'all, so this video is about my new all-time favorite character in the MCU, Namor, also known as La Kulkulkan. Alright, so first and foremost, let's get all the trivial stuff out of the way. I love this guy simply because from the start of the movie all the way to the end of the movie, this guy was always with all the smoke. When he said something, he stood by his word. Several times in the movie, he said, Wakanda, if you do not obey my demands, I will put you all on a t-shirt. And guess what? He delivered that, and I loved it. I loved it even more because all this man had was a staff and some OP water balloons going up against the strongest kingdom on the face of the planet. And mind you, they all had not only staffs and armor, but they had bombs. They had weapons, they had ships, they had lasers, they had all those things. And guess what? This guy was giving them a run for their goddamn money along with his army. And I love the fact that they finally made a villain that really stood by his word. And guess what? He didn't need some super ultra power to do it. But what makes me really like this guy is his backstory. And then even though we got his backstory, there's still so much mystery shrouded behind it. Like, they showed him and what his people went through, going through the oppression. And then his people, they prayed to their God, and their God showed them their version of the heart-shaped herb. Once they took it, they all underwent a transformation that forced them to live underwater. But even though all of them went through an epic transformation, his transformation was different. And then as time went by, his mother started to get older after she birthed him. Well, of course, she get older after she birthed him. But her last request was to be buried in the soil where her people were oppressed. And when he went to bury her and he saw the oppression that really went on with his people, that's what formed his character. And from that point on, he did not deviate from that character, and I love it. But again, there's still so much mystery. Like, how is their heart-shaped herb different from the Wakandans? How come the Wakandan didn't grow gills and be able to swim and breathe in the water? Or how come the Black Panther isn't able to do that? And then even amongst the transformations, how did he gain this transformation? How was he able to not only breathe underwater, but breathe above the surface? And why did he grow wings on his feet? And why are his ears, which are pretty ugly, why did his ears go like that? It's still so much mystery, and I hope eventually they begin to explain that as the series goes on.